On 22nd March, Friday evening, near Moscow, a shocking and deadly attack unfolded at a concert, casting a shadow of terror over the region. Terrorists armed with automatic weapons mercilessly opened fire on people in the concert. This harrowing incident resulted in at least 60 fatalities and left 145 wounded, marking it as one of the deadliest attacks on Russian soil. The Islamic State, particularly its Afghan branch known as ISIS Khorasan, claimed responsibility for this act of violence through its Amaq agency on Telegram. According to US intelligence, this act not only reflects the brutal capabilities of ISIS Khorasan but also the already tense geopolitical landscape. The attack signifies a notable escalation in ISIS Khorasan's operations, underlining the group's hostility towards Russia and President Vladimir Putin. One of the reasons ISIS Khorasan may have targeted Russia is linked to Russian President Vladimir Putin's military intervention in Middle East, particularly in Syria. Putin dispatched Russian troops to Syria to support the regime of Syrian President Bashar Assad, explicitly aiming to combat ISIS and other extremist groups. This move intended to maintain Assad's hold on power and assert Russian influence in the region, directly opposed ISIS goals and territories. Consequently, this involvement against ISIS in Syria could have contributed to ISIS Khorasan's motivation to target Russia, viewing it as a direct adversary due to its action in the Middle East. ISIS Khorasan views Russia as the oppressor of Muslims, contributing to their antagonism. Furthermore, ISIS Khorasan ranks include militants from Central Asia who bear their own historical grievances against Russia, thus fueling the group's motivation to carry out such attacks on Russian oil. The United States has confirmed the Islamic State's claim of responsibility for the Moscow concert attack through intelligence sources. Prior to the attack, the US has apparently warned Russia about potential terrorist threats targeting large public gatherings, based on intercepted plans for terrorist activities in Moscow. Despite issuing a public advisory to Americans in Russia and sharing this information with Russian authorities, the tragic event unfolded, underscoring the persistent threat of global terrorism and highlighting the complexities of international intelligence sharing and security cooperation. Prime Minister Narendra Modi condemned the terror attack on and took to X platform, where he wrote, "India stands in solidarity with the government and people of Russian Federation in this hour of grief.